Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here today. Well, today I'm going to be talking about Meghan's wine, how it is really revealing itself to be a scam. And I'm going to tell you why she's doing this. I finally figured it out. I think I have some insight into why Meghan's products keep selling out. It just hit me, and I'm going to talk to you about it because I think there needs to be a really good look and discussion about Meghan and her products and why they are always selling out. It is the Meghan markup, honey, and the way she is charging, it's ridiculous, and it is definitely looking like a scam. All right, so let's get into it. Now, when you think about someone who is constantly selling something and it sells out all the time, that right there shows you that it has a very high market value. Consumers are going crazy to get this particular product because it is constantly selling out. Well, when I did my live recently with George the Giant Slayer, he brought out a really good point. And I didn't think about that because there are so many people that when they find that something has a lot of value, they will immediately go to purchase said item to try to sell it and make a profit. And if Meghan were selling out her products the way she is saying, then there should definitely be these kinds of people who are looking to purchase this very high value product or products by Meghan to then go back and sell them on the internet on eBay. But we don't see that because if you look at Meghan's products on eBay, they're really just going for the regular prices. They're not going for these high value prices where people are looking to make a profit off of a really hot commodity, off of something that is so flaming hot. People can't wait to get their hands on it. You don't see that. You don't see people trying to charge like $200 and $300 for a bottle of wine, or you don't see people really overcharging these products on the as ever products and really trying to make a lot of money out of it. They're pretty much close to the regular prices that Meghan is selling them for. I think maybe there are some people that just want to purchase it and think, oh, okay, I'll sell this and make a little bit of money, but the high value markup to make a profit off of something that is so crazily consumed by people the minute it goes on sale, you don't see that. And I'm going to tell you why Meghan is doing this because I really think I figured out why she's selling out all the time. But Meghan is also being blasted for ripping off fans after her wine sellout. Now, they're saying that the royal fans were unimpressed with Meghan Markle's wine price point, and they called her out for one thing. They accused her of ripping off her fans because she has priced her now sold out wine for £22 per bottle. I think that's like around $35, $40 a bottle. She's released this 2023 Napa Valley Rosé on Tuesday with fans rushing to buy her as ever new product. Her as ever wine is said is sold out in less than 50 minutes of going live. But while various people praised the Duchess for her business endeavor, there were several others who blasted her for the steep price tag and accused her of a ripoff and a scam. Now, this is what people are saying about her product because of how she's made it. So when the rosé came in batches of 3, 6, and 12, with each bottle costing around 22 pounds, roughly around $30. Okay, not 40 like I said, but $30. And 66 pounds, $90. And then 116 pounds for about $159. And then 218 pounds, or roughly around $300. She's making you buy them in batches. She's like forcing your hand to buy more. Now, let me ask you this. If your products were so valuable, if you were able to sell so much and it sell out so quickly, why are you using this tactic where you're making people buy it in bulk or making people buy it more than one quantity so that you can force people to purchase more by giving them a minimum to purchase. If it were really a hot commodity, if it were really something that people were rushing to buy, you could have a warehouse full of this wine and you would sell it all by selling one bottle because that's how much people want it. But I think it's very telling that she has to do this tactic to get it to sell out. That right there tells you she's not really trying to sell large quantities. She's just trying to make a fast buck. Hey, buy 3 bottles at once so I can hurry up and make me some fast cash. There's no sustainability in that. Where are the people that are your fans that are not able to purchase 3 bottles at one time? Like, you don't care about those people, right? You're making them buy 3 bottles at a time. That's really shady. I'm sorry, I'm giving the side eye for that. Meghan Markle girl, 3 bottles at once. That's wrong. That is wrong. Now, they say it was available to purchase only within the U.S. with a $20 flat rate shipping, of course. And this also could be shipped to Hawaii with additional charges. Now, some fans were baffled at the wine's price, with several of them taking to social media to express their disapproval on the price. Of course. It's like, you're a duchess. You're going to sell your wine. Why you got to mark it up, Meghan? Why? If you have so many people wanting to buy it. One user wrote on X, yikes, talk about Meghan markup. Meghan Markle is forcing anyone who wants her wine to buy 3 bottles at least, totaling $90 plus $20 in shipping. As ever, a ripoff. As ever, greedy. Is she expecting restaurants to sell this or something? Who's going to buy 12 bottles of wine they've never tested? That's insane. A second person said $30 a bottle plus shipping. Hilarious. A third blasted, what a scam. You have to buy 3 bottles. You cannot just buy one and it's $90 for 3 plus $20 in shipping with tax. Because we all know in America, they're going to take the extra tax when you go to check out and say, okay, pay the tax now. It's not already included in the price like it is in certain places in Europe. Okay, so don't forget the tax, folks. A fourth said $30 a bottle, but with shipping and tax added, a purchaser is out of pocket at $40 a bottle. Tell me how this is worth it. Literally just one good solid reason. Then another person said, never have had to purchase any wine in bulk of 3 as a minimum. Not sure about anyone else, but this is ridiculous. Yeah. A last one joked, wow, $90 for 3 untested rosé bottles plus $20 shipping. Pure genius. I guess this person thought it was a great idea. Okay, there's always going to be that one person, unless this person was trying to be sarcastic, right? Okay, but there were others who praised the Duchess for selling her wine so quickly. And, you know, one person said she did it again. Meghan's As Ever 2023 Napa Valley Rosé is officially sold out. No royal title, no palace press team, just taste, vision, and power. Cheers to the Duchess of Sussex. Okay, so there are some people praising her. Okay, of course, we know she's always going to get someone praising. Someone's going to say something positive because it just doesn't matter. All the other things that Meghan has done, anything that she does, they'll praise it. But here is the point. I think this is why Meghan is always selling out her products. Because it's not about selling out the wine or the products that she has on this website. It's about looking like she is successful. That is what Meghan is banking on, because when you look at a lot of people complaining about the packaging and the customer service and being told you have to wait to get it sent out, and then people not getting refunded money, there's like a lot of problems around the customer service of these products that Meghan is selling. And so I'm thinking the bigger and more wider, broad paintbrush stroke perspective of all of this is that Meghan is making it look like everything is selling out because she is looking for the immediate gratification of success. She is trying to show she is successful, and that is what it's mainly about. It's not about, I believe, the quality or trying to sell it at a reasonable price, selling it large numbers, trying to really make a whole lot of money because a lot of people want the product. Here, let's sell it for like $7 a bottle. Let's get lots of people to buy it so she can make lots of money. She can't risk that, because what if she doesn't sell all of the bottles? So it's not about the price being affordable for people. Meghan has to make it look like she is winning. She is successful at whatever she is doing, because this is the last go round for her and for Harry. This is the only reason, I believe, why every time she puts out something without telling you the quantity that she has for sale, because that is very suspect. If you're not telling people the number of products that you are trying to sell and then you say it sells out, you're not giving people the right picture of the value or what that means to sell out. If you're only purchasing 40 bottles and you know you got at least 100 buyers ready to go from that mailing list where you have people put their information in for, to purchase your items, you know you're going to sell out, because you have created more of a need around the number of people that are supporting you, and you are giving them less available product to actually purchase. And so that right there is a scam. It's not about making the money. It's not about trying to give value or to really sell something that you're so passionate about. But what we do know about Meghan is that she is very much about the picture. I've talked about it. The picture of what it looks like. Does it look pretty? Does it look like I'm being successful? Does it look like I am winning? And I think that is what Meghan is banking on. She wants it to look like she is winning. And this is why her products look like they're selling out without giving the full picture of what you're working with in terms of the number of products you're trying to sell. Because that would be really impressive. If girlfriend was like, okay, I have 10,000 bottles of rosé wine that I'm selling. It's going to go live at such and such time. And then it sells out in 50 minutes. And we know that she's got a product base inventory of 10,000. That would be impressive. But it's very suspect and side-eye-ish when you don't say how much product you have going into the sale. That doesn't say anything. That doesn't give a true picture, but it gives a picture of success. It makes it look like, oh my God, it's sold out in an hour. But you're not fully painting the picture, are you, Meghan Markle? And I think based on what we do know about Meghan and how she has disowned people, she makes things about the optics. It's not about the value. It's not about her hard work, her alleged hard work. It's not about what is truly meaningful. It's always about the optics. And that, my friends, I believe is what Meghan is doing. She is about the optics of success rather than real, true success of a woman in business. And I think that has to tell you everything you need to know when it comes to buying any of her products. But there will be people out there who will purchase them. I have yet to see a middleman person trying to get extreme markup on these products for Meghan. Because that right there, I think, will show the true value of anything that she sells. As if eBay people are bidding and the prices keep going up and up and up because the demand is so high. That would be the true sign of the success of these products. But it shows us, that's the playbook that Meghan goes by. And once again, we are seeing how she does things, and she's proven herself to be exactly that. Like I said before, this will not end well. None of this will end well. It's going downhill as it has been, and it's continuing to do that. All right, everyone. That's what it is. And I will see you all in my next video.